Oh fuck. Bitch ass nigga, one-handed. Fuck you talking about? Fucking him up.
That nigga
sucking dick.
What?
Wait, I heard too
Who
much.
said?
I heard
Who
too
said
much.
that?
Yo.
It is currently 1:38 in the morning. I'm doing this for y'all. Let's get it. And me too, because I'm excited. Okay, we eating apples out here. I like free stuff, you feel me? What else we got? Okay, a little mirror joint. All these beds and shit in here. So who's my roommates? Anything else I can interact with in there? Another apple? I'm not gonna say no to apples, bro. Alright, what's this thing? Some fire? Alright. Let's get it. Hello, sir. You gonna talk to me? No? Hi, guys. Hi? No? Oh, well, fuck you too then, nigga.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from. They're looking in Dr. Jargon. Like that woman from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
I mean, I would be scared
Professor
shitless.
Figg and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press.
Twinkies. I'm not thinking
You
about me. I
just
gotta be
get
Twinkies. My bad.
yourself We can talk
Gotta be
more
Twinkies.
later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was
Twinkies
looking
mentality.
for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Respect.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is
I'm
a
curious, though,
conversation
'cause I
for
mean,
another time.
I want to
It was
learn
good
them.
meeting you. Good luck today.
All right, Mr. Swallow. What's up? Twinkies. Heard. What's up? Twinkies. Heard. They don't know who I am yet. Don't worry about it. Ooh. Fishies. Twigs don't get fucked by no fish. What's up, nigga? Twinkies. Talk to yourself, bro. Twinkies beat your ass, I tell you that. Keep doing that.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah,
He's blind.
based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
Twinkies.
I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to
Ominous
meet you,
Gaunt.
Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Twinkies like to make an interest.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
Slytherin.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status. a pureblood maniac.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
That's good to know.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
All right, Mr. Ominous, you seem cool people. You seem cool people. Your dad a little sketchy, but you seem like cool people.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Twinkies didn't like that. Twinkies. Oh, they playing chess. Can I play?
Ugh, not going to move there, are
I want to play.
Here, watch this.
Twinkies like chess.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Damn.
Checkmate.
Fuck.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin. The one who
Twankies.
barged in with Professor Fig last night.
Twinkies.
Interesting tactic on your first day. Taking all the attention away from the first years.
Twinkies.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
She's a good writer, huh? Twinkies. I mean, listen, if she talking about she can, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a bitch though and be like, you know what I'm saying? I wish you had been there to save us, you know what I'm saying? I want him to be like, hey man, shit, I wish you was there, you feel me? But I know he's not gonna say it like that. Twinkies, on the other hand, will probably be like, nah, because the nigga died, so we didn't really handle
Perhaps
it.
Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two
Twinkies,
about
my bad, my
flying.
bad.
I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time.
Damn.
There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no
Play
one else
me.
see it?
I can't play her.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new
Me and her could get
fifth-year
along.
Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
You talking to me? We. Twinkies. Heard?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well,
Twinkies.
you are here. Make the most of it.
Twinkies.
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year,
Twinkies.
you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at
Owls.
the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Thank you, Miss Weasley.
Here you are.
Okay. It's my grimoire.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Heard?
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Resource. Oh, that's crazy. Bro put it under his armpit and it
Thank you,
disappeared.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? House, chest, place.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I
Interesting.
was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Okay. I'm right here.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic
Okay.
and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Oh, what's up with that chest over there, cuz?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio. Shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest kelpie ever reported is a Loch Ness monster in Scotland. That makes sense. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Wow, the only way. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level. Your field tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. The only way to level up is insane, so I can't even kill shit and level up. This says, complete your first guide page unlocked. Okay, I mean, this is tier special rewards unlock at each tier you complete. Experiences the critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenge menu. Come back often to collect your rewards. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Imperio.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. I forget that's a thing. Okay, now what? Oh, chest. Oh, the chest.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flue flames.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Well, there's a chest right there. Fuck. Okay. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas, the left side of the map. House common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the grand staircase region to continue. This view you can see the flue flames. Okay, that's fine. Right side academic points of interest. First, Louise has unlocked the central. I missed out on that chest. Doing me dirty. Dirty.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to do anything with it.
Anywhere in the castle, quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Am I old enough? I'll take it.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Respect.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He told me to keep that between me and him, and Twinkies ain't the type of nigga to snitch.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil.
Speaking of the devil.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get...
Why is everybody so passive-aggressive?
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable.
I mean, that's the only way I can level up, apparently,
and
so.
Invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
Okay.
And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Heard. I mean, she seems kind of nice to me, but apparently she doesn't like Fig, so.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another...
I mean, I know they gotta explain, but fuck.
...proof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. This represents the main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professional assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest, then continue. What's this one? Charms class, defense against the dark arts. Dark arts me, baby.
Enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including...
What time is it?
Wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
All right, cool. What's that? What is that? What is it?
Revelio.
The fuck? Mind if I roll knee? I don't know what's happening here. I forgot the walls and shit move. Okay. There it is. Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
What's going on here?
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's
What are these words?
painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Okay, so Lumos.
Do come and find me
Lumos.
if you stumble on something elusive.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio. This looks like the
Fat man.
location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
The statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizardry Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. There's something here, right? It's like on the right side of it. Oh, here we go.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I see. Okay.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay. Talk to Lenora. I ain't gonna lie, Lenora. You say you've been racking your brain for like days and hours and shit. Took me like 30 seconds, bit.
Lenora,
Twankies.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Is it?
The moth! I should have seen that.
First mission.
Stupid.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard.
1878.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Like a glove.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. I think it should have shut his mouth. Steady your wand and guide it. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot, ain't gonna lie.
Levioso.
Too easy, it's too easy.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Aye, aye, Captain. Levioso.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate.
Break through yellow shields with control spells, like the levitation spell, Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Got it.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Let's get it.
We'll start with you two.
Let's get it.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Let's get it, nigga. Twankies don't back down. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy fighting duels.
Protego.
Oh fuck. Bitch ass nigga. One handed. Fuck you talking about? Fucking him up.
Your opponent's next move. Watch your opponent decide
Fucking him up.
attack or defend yourself.
Took that nigga off the motherfucking stand.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
You see that dumbass smile off your face? If it was me in real life, nigga, you wanna run again, nigga?
To the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Vibes.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Grindylows.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again,
The nigga that I
well
just
done
beat,
today.
he ain't got
I
shit
shall
for me.
reach out soon with additional assignments.
Twankies.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Thanks, nerd.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Yeah, that's obvious.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Twankies. Stand yourself in the mirror, old lady.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Twankies.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about
How I
it.
beat your ass?
Certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
This is what I
Then
can do with
again,
my other wand.
Perhaps
Twankies.
this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough.
Twanky's been there before.
Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Twankies? Twankies like the sound of that.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Or stealing
Clever enough
panties.
not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Oh, you're ready back at any time, my boy.
That will be near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Heard.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Revelio.
First class student, okay. There's something here. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably reading that. Yeah, read that on your own time. Level 2 lock. Do we need keys or are we lock picking? Alright, let's go to Charms class.
Revelio.
Go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Alright. No spots to sit, huh?
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
There is an open seat here.
Hello, I am Nettie.
What's up, Natty?
So you are the new student.
Twankies.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing.
I think I wasn't even in this
oblivious
class.
on one another.
Summer months, nigga.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Heard.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay. Steady your wand with L. Yeah, we've been here before. This is for Axio. Alright. I didn't hit A. Oh, I almost fucked that. I forgot to hit A. I'm sleepy, bro. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. It's 2:21. I'm sleepy.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After the meeting. Bro, that I ain't gonna lie. Like learning the new skill joint is actually pretty fire. I fuck with how they do it. I'm guessing like it's gonna be more intricate the harder the skill is. But people with stick drift's gonna fail that shit.
I've found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okay.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Stop with the moaning, bro. It's getting weird. Twankies.
Very simply, cast Accio
Okay.
on one of the spheres
Accio.
and relinquish
Pull
your
the target
charm
closer. Hold.
at the
Press
last
sign
possible
button.
moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out,
I
you
see.
are summoning them toward you.
Okay.
The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is
And then stop talking, bro. I'm trying to lock in.
Show us how it's done. Accio. Excellent control then. Not to worry.
Okay.
Very good.
That's 50, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That might be green. 50 me. That's 50. That's 50. That's 50. That's 50. Ref. It's on the line.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Can I get that? That's my practice. Let me go again.
Would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
So what? We take turns? We do. Okay.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss
So
Onai,
I'm red, she's
you
blue.
are
Okay.
playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. She goes first there, right?
What's this?
Interesting. She's pulling it across. I guess that's smart.
There we go.
So I want mine. Actually, no. As long, if we stay on level footing, we're Gucci. That's all that matters.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Okay. What if I were to... It does give her more points. Wait, let me redo. Wait, I get more points too, right?
That is how it's done.
Okay. So now I got a game plan.
Accio.
Don't lose your composure.
I don't want to talk about it.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. She cheated. Okay, run it back.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Let's get it.
This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Oof, that was actually close. I suck. I suck. I suck. I'm so bad at this. Can I restart? Wait. Stick drift going crazy. Goddamn. She too nice, bro. I don't know what to say. There we go.
Splendid!
Take a 50 ball. We'll take a 50 ball. Where's she at? She at 90, so I need another 50 ball here. Bruh, the stick drift.
Brilliant.
Twankies, nigga. Twinkies don't lose. Twinkies don't back down. We don't back out.
Very good, both of you.
Twinkies
Well
laid a
done.
pipe down. Twinkies. Yeah.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks
Happens a
to
lot.
become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
It gets easier, I promise. I mean, I'm glad you
That's
understand.
good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
Twinkies ain't got a problem with a kindred spirit, you feel me?
I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world.
Wakanda
to new
forever.
school in a new country.
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, man.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You just use your hand?
You can cast spells without a wand.
That's lit.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
That's what I'm saying.
I must
Excelsior!
admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Okay.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
I would imagine so. There was no ping that time, so when it does ping, that means there's something around then. Where the fuck? I couldn't find whatever.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Just a bit. See that right there? There's a ping. That means there's something here.
If you would.
Oh, there's a thing up here. Locked, of course. Alright, what's up, bro?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Stick drift.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
What can I say?
Hope your first day's going well. You
Twankies.
certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Twankies isn't rude, you feel me? Well, when Twinkies talking to females, that's being nice to him. He's not rude, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't really boast. Most of the time, sometimes maybe like if he's talking to a nigga, man, it is what it is, you feel me? But if he's talking to a female, I appreciate that. What you doing today?
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
He wouldn't say
My brother
that.
William
Wrong
would tell
choice.
you not
Whoops.
to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, He tends to be overconfident in his.
Chose the wrong answer.
Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the
4,
boys.
5, 6. So I needed 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is. Fuck, is that a crab up there?
12 seconds later.
If it's adding. And then I needed 2 here, so I just need a horse on this one.
A few moments later. 6 hours later.
Son of a bitch. I don't know. Alright, well. I tried. I really tried. Kitty!
They're terribly accomplished now. I'll never be able to live up to their achievements.
Okay, that's pretty sweet. It's like a cat cafe. We'll finish this one and then we'll go to bed.
What about the room, Professor?
It's
I
2:48.
was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much
His
from
voice sounds
Professors
weird to me.
Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Twinkies don't snitch.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless,
Twinkies not a
you
snitch.
must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yeah, Twinkies would be like,
Professor Ronan
I
did
heard.
mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spell
I kind of want to do that before I go to bed.
Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled
Okay,
wand
I might do
maker.
that and then
I
go
would
to bed.
trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps
Oh.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'm taking Natty for sure because she actually beat me in the game, whereas Solo, I beat his ass easily. I don't want that nigga next. He a little punk.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented
top of that,
students. And she knows
Twankies.
the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local.
Okay, there's too much added onto it. I'm going to bed. 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 I'm going to bed.
Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Because it seems like we're gonna
Once
get
you've
more
finished
fights and shit on the
Professor
way.
Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. So that's gonna do it for today, tonight. If you want to get put in on the giveaway, all you gotta do is subscribe and comment. That's all you gotta do. Subscribe and comment so I know that you're really not some kind of bot. It's been your boy Galaxy Opal Rob, aka Content Big Rob, aka Let's Get With The Dreads. I'm sleepy. I'm out.